Welcome to the episode of the Love and Reality Podcast. I am your host, Ricky Valero. On today's episode, I'm going to be breaking down my thoughts of season 2 of Selling the OC. One of my favorite reality shows of last year has come back with our favorite cast of characters. Before we dive in, folks, I just want to kind of give you guys an update of what's ahead for you guys on the Love and Reality Podcast. Over on the YouTube channel, if you're there, thank you so much. Hit that subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. But if you're listening on the podcast version of the platform, and of course here on the YouTube, over the next couple of weeks, it is going to be jam-packed with content across the board. We've got the Selling OC episode now. I'm going to be breaking down my thoughts of the cast of season 5. Who do I think is going to be in the mix? Who I don't think is going to be in the mix, just based on the bios and pictures, just like we did with the ultimatum. Very, very excited. That episode should be coming out next week for you guys. And then, of course, shortly after that, we are back with Love is Blind, season 5, September the 22nd. First 4 episodes drop. We'll be covering that right here on the Love and Reality Podcast. All the goods, all the details, all the crazy things that happen. But back to season 2 of Selling the OC. We are back with our cast of crew. We have Alexandra Hall coming back. We got Brandy Marshall. We've got Kayla. We've got Polly. We've got Sean. We've got Tyler. We've got we got Jarvis. We got all the Alexandras. We got Ellie. We've got Austin. And then, of course, we have Alexander Rose. And, of course, my guy, Gio, Lauren Short. All part of the cast and crew for this year's Selling the OC season 2. Maybe a little bit of a new introduction a little bit later on to a new character that we're going to have as well. But that being said, this season kind of looks at Tyler. Tyler is kind of going through the divorce since the last time that we saw him. The after facts of that are steaming inside the firm with the relationship of what's going to happen between, what's going on between Tyler and Holly. Tyler and Hall are Tyler and Hall going to be like, a thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, is Tyler and Hall going to be a thing? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely interesting how things kind of unfold throughout this season. But the drama with these two is insane, right? You know what I mean? Like, these two come closer and closer, and their relationships kind of front and center. Some individuals start to calling them out for how close they are together. One being Brandy, and it's like some aspect of it, it's like, mind your business, right? I feel wholeheartedly that it's mind your business. However, on the flip side, it's one of those, we all work together in this firm, very, very popular firm, very talked about. We want to look good. We're all in the business of selling. So if there's drama around our team, that means that team might go elsewhere and try to purchase elsewhere. So that's something that I really think that is wild to kind of watch unfold. Obviously, throughout the season, I think what makes this show so good is, regardless of how you feel about how certain things kind of play out on the show, it's really like an authentic portrayal of what a day-to-day office, like what it looks like to be inside an office on a day-to-day at most jobs. Sure, there's not cameras at our jobs, and there's not heightened or enhanced stories that need to kind of play out, but the talking shit, they hate each other, the fake friendliness to people's face, the talking shit behind people's backs, those things all happen at every single job. And I think that's what I love the most about the shows, because I feel like if they had cameras at my workplace, this is exactly what would go down. We would see the drama, we'd see the relationships, we'd see the talking behind people's backs. It happens everywhere. So I think that's the reason why Selling the OC kind of stands out from some of these other reality shows, because of that nature. Okay, obviously, throughout this entire season, you're going to see beautiful houses, larger than life houses that I couldn't even imagine stepping foot in. $30 million houses, $40 million houses, $5 million houses. Some of these places are out and out gorgeous. Some quick notes that I kind of jotted down Throughout the season. Obviously, the Oppenheim Group is looking to head to Cabo now. They have a real estate place they have a new home set up in Cabo. So that's going to be interesting to see whether or not we get a Cabo, selling Cabo. Are we selling Cabo? You know what I mean? Could that be another spinoff in the world of this? It's crazy how so they brought the group down to Cabo all together, right? They all headed down there together. They were all mixing and matching and getting it on and all this stuff. But one of the things that I thought was, man, these people just drank over and over, like they're partying like they're rock stars. It's wild. The entire season we dealt with the Tyler Hall and Kayla drama. My goodness, like I don't even know what to say. You know what I mean? Like that was pretty crazy. Like they're just, it felt like every episode we're like in each other's faces, trying to just like, why is this going down? One of the things I was kind of sad to see unfold for me, and I really love Jarvis. Jarvis is one of my favorite people on the show because I don't think she kind of gives people their shit back. But I did love her the combo relationship with her and God, I'm blanking on her name right now. Her and Alexandra. It's the Alexandra couples. Everybody's Alexandra. But her and Allie, I thought they were a force to be reckoned with, and I was kind of sad to really see that their relationship kind of unfolded and just came to a quickly demise. But it kind of felt like a lot of people throughout this season really kind of saw a lot of different aspects of the relationship. Maybe some people are going to go to Cabo just because, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, maybe they're just going to go to get out of the OC. Who knows what's going to be happening there? But let's see here. Jarvis calling out Polly so many different times towards the end of the season. It was kind of beautiful to see. I love the way Jarvis puts people in their spot, whether it is Polly, whether it is Allie, whether it's Alexandra, whoever it is, I loved it. But, however, I will say this. Tyler roamed around this entire season like he was scot-free. Like, oh, but poor me. Why is everybody attacking me and my family and my story? Come on, man. You know what you were doing? You're in the office making out with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were making out with people. The way that him and Alex flirted with each other, we all knew what was going on. Everybody knew what was going on. You know what I mean? Like, just don't pretend like you're this innocent victim here throughout. I swear Tyler acted like the innocent victim. I went from like really liking the guy to I think he's just not my cup of tea. Like Alex and Polly, their drama throughout. I don't mind the drama, but it's just like too much. Like Alex, there has been several times Brandy put Alex in her spot, and it was the greatest Alex Hall, the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. You know what I mean? I don't mind the drama. I don't mind those sorts of things. But Brandy, man, she was shutting people down, shutting them down. And I loved every aspect of that as well. Now, of course, season 2 is over. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What did you think of it? But before we go, I wanted to share my top 3 favorite realtors on the show. Coming in number 3, I kind of had a tie here. I'm sorry. It was really one person, but then because Jarvis was like really at the top of my list in season 1, she kind of moved down a little bit, but she was not going to be in my top 3. Jarvis wasn't until the final episode, and I was like, boop, moving her back up to the top. So Jarvis and Brandy are tied for 3rd. Honestly, Brandy's standing up for herself, and even the rest of the team against Hall's overbearing attitude really kind of enhanced this season. I think she's a boss, and I love watching her kind of put people in her places, but I feel like we're going to see her grow more and more in this role. Jarvis, again, I love her. she's a boss too. Like Jarvis and Brandy, they're boss bitches, and I love it. I love watching these two go toe to toe on the show. Number 2, I'm gonna go with Austin. I don't know what it is about this guy. I don't know if it's just like that straight cool vibe that I get from him. I mean, sure, the mesmerizing blue eyes are insane, but I feel like he carries himself with that ooze of confidence, and I do think that watching him on the show with his family, that's definitely elevated of why I like him. I do like not how he stands up to his wife, but he talks to his wife and he understands the value of a dollar because he came from nothing, while his wife, on the other hand, kind of came from money. That dynamic is definitely interesting. His interest in going to Cabo and maybe working down there a little bit, that's going to be interesting, and see what that looks like for their relationship. While his wife wants another baby, he doesn't want another baby. I don't blame him. Go Austin, Team Austin. But listen, everybody should know the best realtor on this show is Gio. Period. End of story. I will not take any questions about this. Dude shows up, tells jokes, slays at his job, all while looking good while doing it. You can't ask for more from this guy. He has some of the funniest one-liners and not a care in the world about what anybody thinks about it. I don't have a doubt in my mind that people might not like this guy, but his brutal honesty, and come on, he's just like, he's got this charisma about him. He's always dressed to impress. And every time there's a battle going on in the office, his facial expressions and his reactions to what goes down is some of the best things I've ever seen in my entire life. Dude is hilarious. And I mean, the guy threw himself a party for hitting the $100 million milestone. First off, $100 million, straight baller. That's why he's number 1, because he's damn good at his job, but he's also hilarious. He's also funny, and he's got some damn good style. So Gio, you're my number 1 guy forever. I hope to see also congratulations to my guy Gio. His wife is pregnant. They were trying for a little bit. That's exciting news. We kind of heard that at the end of the episode. Kind of spoiled that for myself when I Googled it. Also follow the guy on the old Instagram. But Gio, you're my dude. Congratulations on the 100 million. Congratulations on the new baby. Congratulations on just straight slaying at life. Folks, what did you think of season 2 of Selling the OC? I can't wait for season 3. After I was done with episode 10, I was like, I just want more. Just give me more. That being said, folks, thanks for tuning in, and we will talk to you guys next week.